ولقد يسرنا القرآن للذكر فهل من مدكر.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters around the world. I hope you are doing great. A few days ago, I watched a video for Sheikh Tariq Khuwailida. This Sheikh just lived in Saudi Arabia in Medina Munawwara as a teacher of a hadith, Prophet saying, may Allah has mercy upon him. Sheikh Tariq said, I saw a dream, so I wanted to, absolutely, when I just watched the video, I wanted to translate the video in English, and I hope every Muslim translate it to all languages around the world. Why? Because this video, it's very, very important and help us, inshallah, to achieve our dream in this life. Sheikh Tariq said, I just pray at night pray, it's called the Qiyam al-Layl, and mention the name of Allah, to tasabih, to dhikr. After that he sleep before al-Fajr, before Adhan al-Fajr. And he said, I saw a dream and just wake up and found just the Adhan al-Fajr is start. This dream, it's not a normal dream, it's a unique dream. So Sheikh Tariq heard a voice in the dream, asked him to share this dream in his Islamic lecture. I love this dream so much. I think this dream, inshallah, I believe this dream, inshallah, will help us to achieve our dream. So before we start, I ask anyone just know a different and can speak a different languages other than Arabic and English. You can translate the video, inshallah, and share with a big number of Muslims around the world who speak different languages. This dream talk about the importance of the sending, of sending the peace and salutation about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and how this as-salah ala Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam help us to achieve our dream in this life. This dream start, he said, saw a dream. I just talk about the Sheikh Khalid start to tell us the dream. Sheikh Tariq said, I saw this picture, I hope it's clear for you, inshallah. So I said the picture, it's like a pyramid or a triangle here, and there is something just read in the middle of the in the triangle or just the pyramid. It's called as-salatu ala nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As-salatu ala nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which means to say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. There are many forms, you can just choose in one of them. It's called the Salat al-Ibrahimiyya, or just a simple salah, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. What does it mean? We just ask Allah Almighty to send peace and salutation about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's a dua, we just ask Allah, it's a dua, it's a supplication. So, and then there's something just written here, it's called Ra's al-Haram al-Matlub. Ra's al-Haram, which means the head of the pyramid, of the top of the pyramid. And then just there is a word, it's called al-matlub. Al-matlub, which means here required. What does it mean required? Required, it's like a dream you will achieve in your life, a target you will just reach to it. For example, I wanted to just have children, I wanted to just get a job, pass the exam, get married to someone, to travel to a specific country, to just be a rich man, to get anything in your life, your target, your dream, you want to achieve this dream just to come true, inshallah. So again, in the middle here, as-salatu ala nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, okay, in the middle of the pyramid, and above it, it's called Ra's al-Haram, which means the top of the pyramid, and then al-matlub requires something you want to achieve in your life. And there, here is, subhanallah, there is just a straight line. He just said, I just noticed there is a straight line here, but he, subhanallah, in the same dream, he just still tell us the dream. In the dream, just he said, I heard a voice, someone just talked to me, but you just draw this line. It's not straight, but it's like this, like stairs. To just go to the Ra's al-Haram requires something you want to achieve in your life. And then there is number here, but I didn't just write number because Sheikh tell us there is number here in the stairs, but he didn't just write down these numbers in the picture. So inshallah, I will be honest to send everything and translate every word he said in the video. There is number like 20, 40, something, numbers like this. So every just you can, when you go up, the numbers absolutely will increase. For example, here 20, 40, 60, something like this. What does it mean? The sheikh, just someone asked him in the same dream to just put this picture, this numbers here to help people understand. The more you make salah ala Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I mean the more you send peace and salutation upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the more you get closer to something you want to achieve in your life. Allahu Akbar. What does it mean? Again, let me just explain it. So here in the middle here, it's called as-salatu ala nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, send peace and salutation upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And then here al-matlub, something you want to achieve, your target, your dream. And then it's Ra's al-Haram, the top of the pyramid, and then just a straight line. It's like stairs here, and every time you just make a dua and send salah and Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to ask him to have a mercy upon him, to just mashallah peace and salutation, sending peace and salutation upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The more you make this dua, okay, and this salah, the more you get more numbers, which means the more you just get closer to your dream and target in your life. Allahu Akbar. And then the sheikh said something really important. Here someone tell him will share that with people in his Islamic lecture. And mashallah, sheikh share that and share that in YouTube. So from this mashallah tips from the, I think, angels or someone to talk to him in the dream, I decided to translate it. Inshallah, maybe after 3 or 4 months, I'm gonna do it in Spanish, okay? I just wanted to send this to all Muslims around the world to understand the importance of sending peace and salutation about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let me just tell you something. Allah Almighty said in Surah Al-Ahzab, in the Quran, Allah said, "Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala al-nabi, ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima." What does it mean? Allah Almighty said in this surah, verily without doubt, Allah justice and peace and salutation upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But what does it mean to Allah start with himself to say, Allah yusalli ala nabi? What does it mean to Allah salli ala nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Not absolutely a prayer, ruku'ah and prostration as you do. No. Salah from Allah to someone, upon someone, it's a mercy from God Allah, from Allah Almighty to someone. And Allah said, Inna Allah wa malaikatahu. Allah pray, which means Allah mercy, have a mercy upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then wa malaikatahu, his angel. What does it mean when angel just, make salah upon someone? To just asana, to just thank him, okay? And then Allah Almighty in subhanallah, in the same ayah, in the same surah and the same ayah, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Allah ordered us, recommended us to send the peace and salutation about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Our salah upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which means it's called a dua, supplication. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless him and his family and his nation, to have mercy upon him and his family and his nation and his followers. All followers just follow his sunnah and believe in his message and Quran and believe in Allah absolutely. So again, pray from Allah, it's like a mercy, okay, pleasing, and pray from angels, it's like the thana and the shukr, to thank him for his effort to spread and invite people to Islam and spread Islam everywhere. The prayer from believers, from followers, it's like a supplication and dua. About the ru'ya, mashallah, I think this video inshallah help us to say as-salah ala Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam every minute in our life. You can just do it. If you have a time to stay in your bed or just a chair and start to send as-salah ala Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that's great. If you don't have a time, you can do it in transportation. We just doing, clean your house for a woman, to cook during exercise, before sleeping, in the morning, anytime you can do it. So let me just tell you something. Allah Almighty said in the Quran, in Surah Yunus, Allah start to say, ألا إن أولياء الله لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون الذين آمنوا وكانوا يتقون لهم البشرى في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة لا تبديل لكلمات الله. What does it mean? Allah said, awliya Allah, the wali, the person just who, mashallah, to obey Allah and His messenger and listen to Quran and obey the rules in the Quran, to just try to keep himself away from all kinds of sins and the haram, okay? That person absolutely one of the muttaqeen, to closer to Allah. Lahumul bushra. What does it mean? Al-bushra, to Allah, for them Allah will give him glad tidings في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة. في الآخرة absolutely will inshallah will go to paradise, heaven, and enjoy in Jannah inshallah. But what is the bushra? What is the glad tidings here in this world, in the dunya? Most of the scholars, according to hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, agreed that al-bushra here, which means a righteous dream, a good dream, person just saw this dream for himself, or someone just saw for him. Someone just saw for him. For example, today I have a good dream from Allah. MashaAllah, it's called bushra. Allah just gave me glad tidings to tell me you are in the right in the right path. You are correct. Allah supports you. Allah help you. Or someone just, mashallah, call me or just meet me in the street and said, mashallah, I have a good dream for you. It's a bushra, glad tidings. This kind of bushra from Sheikh Tariq, mashallah, it's a bushra. Allah gave him and all nation, Muslim nation, to, mashallah, help us to send peace and salutation about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ took many times about the importance of sending peace and salutation and make as-salam ala Muhammad ﷺ. That every time you said Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad, absolutely Allah will accept that from you, mashallah. And Allah will just pray upon you 10 times and Allah remove 10 sins, the 10 mistakes, wrongs you did in your life. Allahu Akbar. So let me just tell you something really important, inshallah, and we encourage us to start our journey with as-salah ala Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Once we said as-salah ala Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, there is angel, Allah hired the angel. This angel just go to quickly to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to tell us there is someone just send a salutation, peace and salutation upon you. For example, if I just say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad only for the sake of Allah, the angel just go to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and say, Karima, just absolutely, Karima, just mention my name, send peace and salutation upon you. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam will just send me back this and say, wa alayka salatu wassalam. Wa alayka salatu wassalam, which means Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ask Allah to have mercy upon me, Allahu Akbar, to please me and just your family. MashaAllah. Let me just tell you something about this hadith. Every time I hear the hadith and the angel just go to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ to tell him and mention my name, so I said, mashallah, that's great. Until I read something really beautiful and important about this hadith and said, this is a kind to obey your parents. What is the link between obey your parents and send peace and salutation? Absolutely. When you said Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad, the angel will go to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and mention your name and your dad. For example, your name, it's called Karima Siddiq. Siddiq, it's the name of my dad. So the angel just go to and said, Karima Siddiq, send peace and salutation upon you to Prophet. And Prophet Muhammad ﷺ just send me back the peace and salutation upon me. So the angel just mention me and mention my name and mention my dad name. It's a kind of obey your parents, because you just have a mercy in your parents, whatever just your dad is still alive or just die. MashaAllah. What a great and beautiful hadith. So from here, I just wanted to share that video with you. And please, if you know different languages, Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, French, any language, please try to make a video and just share this dream with a big numbers of Muslims speak different languages, to help all people, just a big number of Muslims, to understand the meaning and the importance of this peace and salutation upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Before I go, I want to say something. We don't need to a dream or opinion of scholars to encourage us or just to tell us about the importance of peace and salutation about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Why? Because Allah Almighty orders that in the Quran in Surah Al-Ahzab. Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu. Number 1. Number two, because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, inshallah, tell us in many ahadith the importance of as-salah ala nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But we just hear something like saw a dream, or just someone tell us about the story happened in his life, Allah reward him because he in all the time just make a salah ala nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We should just share that, encourage us. We absolutely believe in that, but just encourage us. For example, you believe the importance and the value of a charity? Absolutely. But when I just tell you a story happened to me, I just gave a charity or just gave a zakah, and Allah rewarded me immediately with a big amount of money. Absolutely. Once I share that with you, you will say Allahu Akbar. You increase your iman. Remind you to just give it charity all the time. So from time to time, you need to just share some dreams. We saw some reward. Allah reward us in our life. Some stories, especially happened in nowadays, to encourage us. Whenever you do something good and mention Allah, Allah will reward you immediately. It's absolutely increase our dream. So before I go, let me just tell you something. One of the companions of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, his friends, it's called Ubay ibn Ka'b. Ubay ibn Ka'b, mashallah, one of the companions of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, assigned a specific time to make a dua and supplication to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and ask Allah to forgive him, to bless him, to give him health in life, and to enter him Jannah, and start to mention the name of Allah, and start to just make a supplication to ask Allah give him everything in his life and hereafter. Ubay ibn Ka'b went to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and said, "Oh Prophet, I just make a dua, for example, for, let's say, just for 1 hour. So can you please tell me, Prophet, how time I should just assign to in this hour, in my supplication hour, to say as-salatu alayka?" It's called, for example, I'm in a quarter of that. So Prophet Muhammad ﷺ agreed and said, if you just increase, it will be good for you. Said, okay, I will just see. He said, it's okay if you just increase, it will be good for you. And then Ubay ibn Ka'b, oh Prophet, so I will just assign a half of my hour to make a salah, to send the peace and salutation upon you, to make a dua, to make a salah for you. So Prophet Muhammad in this point said, yes, but if you just increase, it will be good for you. Allahu Akbar. Ubay ibn Ka'b absolutely understand the message and said, oh Prophet, I will just assign all my hour to just send the peace and salutation. I will not make a dua for myself, for my family. Otherwise, I start my dua from the first minute until the last minute to say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. I will not mention many dua for myself or family. Only just I say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. You can imagine that. Allahu Akbar. I will assign all hour, my supplication hour, to say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad, to send peace and salutation about you. Here Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, wallahi, just said something really beautiful and important for everyone. Have a problem, struggle in his life, has you just afraid of earthquake, problem, financial, healthy, anything. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ tell him, إذن تكفى همك ويغفر ذنبك. What does it mean? Which means Allah will just protect you from any struggles, any problems, earthquake, magic, bad eye to someone just try to harm you. Subhanallah, and Allah will forgive you. A big dream in our life, to just keep ourselves away from struggles, problem, magic, poverty, illness, sickness, anything like this in the dunya, okay? And in the akhirah, we ask Allah to forgive us. So Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, okay, collect them together, make them together. If you just spend your time in your life to sending peace and salutation about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah will just keep you away from these problems. Allah will just protect you from the problem in the dunya, and inshallah in hereafter Allah will forgive you. Allah will forgive you and enter Jannah, paradise, heaven, inshallah. So I think this dream, it's very important for every Muslim to encourage us to say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. There is a Salah Ibrahimiyya, mashallah, you can say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد, like you just send peace and salutation about our Prophet Ibrahim. وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Please try to share this video with a big number of Muslims in social media platforms to help people to understand the importance of as-salat ala Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the end, I'd like to thank Dr. Tariq Walida to share this kind of dream with us. So I hope you enjoyed that video. So please, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe our channel, give us like, and share that with a big number of Muslims. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.